Hey guys, back up here once again with another video, and today I'm going to give you my thoughts, not going to be a full review, on the Greatest Royal Rumble. Just wanted to talk base here, touch on a couple points that I thought of coming out of the Greatest Royal Rumble from Saudi Arabia. A lot of controversy about this show, obviously the women not being allowed to perform. It's disappointing to see, and hopefully in the future that does change. But my overall impressions on this show, I enjoyed it for the most part. I didn't have really high expectations going into it, as some people might have. I thought it was what it was. Some called it a glorified house show. I'll tell you what I enjoyed. I enjoyed the Fatal 4-Way ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Joe versus Miz versus Rollins versus Bálor. I really like that finish with Rollins just springboarding himself onto the ladder and literally just beating Bálor to it, which kind of makes me wonder if that's going to lead to a Finn Bálor heel turn, just the way, that he kind of looked coming out of that. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. He has this look of shock, dismay, like, what do I got to do to win? Perhaps we'll see some follow-up tonight on Raw or a Backlash on Sunday. Who knows where that is headed? But it makes you wonder. But I thought all four, they had it was a good ladder match. It wasn't the best ladder match that I saw. But it was probably the best match. If not the best match, then the second best match on that show. I also enjoyed AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. I thought they had an easily better match than what they had at WrestleMania. I did not enjoy their Mania match at all. I just felt like the chemistry was off. The crowd wasn't into it. Frankly, I thought their Mania match was kind of dull at times. It was okay. It wasn't the dream match that I thought they would have, but I think that Nakamura as the heel, AJ Styles as the babyface, the dynamic works better. Now, albeit it was a double countout, but obviously that sets up for the rematch at Backlash, which if I was doing the rematch, I would make it no disqualification. We have Nutcracker Nakamura, as the people like to call him. He's always low-blowing everybody, low-blowing AJ and what have you. And, in this match, they did try to play up the fact that it was getting to AJ. And, of course, we got the double countout. So, being as, we have all these disqualifications and what have you, why not make this a no disqualification match to really up the ante at Backlash? But I really enjoyed this match. Wasn't to the potential that I thought it could be, but I still thought it was a really good match. Like I said, easily better than their match at WrestleMania. And I also enjoyed the Greatest Royal Rumble itself. Had a few surprises in there. Hornswoggle, that was kind of the big one. Andy never got eliminated. So, I guess he's still in the Royal Rumble match as we speak. But, you had Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, seeing Kurt Angle, Daniel Bryan go at it was fun. Weren't that many surprises. Tucker Knight was in there. No Otis Dozovich, though, so that was kind of disappointing. Was looking for Heavy Machinery there to make their main roster, at least for one night, debut, but we only had Tucker Knight, so whatever. It was what it was. But who else did we have in there? We had, surprise-wise, Mark Henry. It was great seeing him in there. So probably for a one-off there, as he's obviously retired. Babatunde from NXT. I've never seen this guy before wrestle. Apparently he is signed with NXT. He had a stint with the Minnesota Vikings. And he's Polish. So yeah, that was... he was signed in 2016. We had Roderick Strong. It was nice seeing him in there. Him and Daniel Bryan, they were just slapping the hell out of each other. Bryan had all these red marks on his chest. So it was great to see Daniel Bryan start at number 1 and last over 1 hour and 16 minutes and 16 seconds. Yes. And with Big Cass eliminating him, obviously that sets up for further building towards their singles match they will have at Backlash. Remains to be seen whether Cass is working with The Miz or not. We'll find out this upcoming Tuesday where that storyline is headed on Smackdown. Hiroki Sumi, who was apparently a Japanese Grand Sumo wrestler, And, yeah, so we had a sumo wrestler in there. His favorite food is ice cream and chocolate. Fun fact there from the Wikipedia page. Rey Mysterio. Great seeing Rey Mysterio in there. He looked like $1 million. Always a fan of seeing Ray. Great Khali. Jericho. It was great seeing Jericho and KO briefly renew their rivalry there. But yeah, seeing Braun Strowman be the guy to win the Royal Rumble at number 44. Lasted 22 minutes. Beat Roman Reigns' elimination record of 12. He now has the record with 13 eliminations. So for me, this was a win-win. Bryan going the distance. Strowman winning the Greatest Royal Rumble. Great to see. Hopefully that puts Strowman in line for a Universal Championship match versus the Beast Brock Lesnar. You could do that match at Money in the Bank. Maybe wait till SummerSlam. But what I would do is have that match at Money in the Bank. Switch the title. Finally get that title off Lesnar. And then you could do Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, and then Braun Strowman versus a heel Roman Reigns. But I know they won't do that, so I won't get my hopes up. So there you go. Speaking of Brock Lesnar, his match with Roman Reigns, I thought it was a by-the-number steel cage match. Went 9:15. Spear, Superman punch, F5, repeat. Spear, Superman punch, F5, repeat. Suplex, repeat. Suplex, spear, Superman punch, F5, repeat. Whatever order you want to put that in. Was not a fan of their WrestleMania match. I thought this match was better, but that's not saying much because their WrestleMania match to me was not good at all. And then the ending was botched. Reigns speared Lesnar through the cage door, and Lesnar's back touched the ground first, even though Reigns' feet touched the ground first. I hope this doesn't lead to another. I mean, Reigns really should have won this match because his feet touched the ground first. But I don't know. I don't know what they're doing at this point with Reigns and Lesnar, and I just really don't care at this point. Elsewhere on the card, I thought Undertaker and Rusev, they had a decent casket match. Taker looked good in there, 9:40. Rusev got some offense in, so that was pretty nice to see. And Undertaker throws both Aiden English and Rusev into the casket match. Or into the casket, for the win. Other than that, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt are tag team champions, so we'll have more to talk about that tonight on Raw. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Like I said, I didn't really want to do a review for the whole show because I skipped parts of it. Didn't have time to watch the entire show, but I did want to come up here and give you my full thoughts before tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw, the go-home edition of Raw for the Backlash pay-per-view, which will be upcoming this Sunday. It'll be hard to believe. We got another pay-per-view already. I'll be doing a live video review for that, so stay tuned for that. And, of course, my preview and predictions video for Backlash will be up later on in the week. So, guys, that does it for my thoughts here on the Greatest Royal Rumble, which you can, of course, watch live on demand on the WWE Network. And that's pretty much all I got to say, guys. Remember to check out the links down below in the description box. Twitter, check out my Twitter, at DanielGuyza412. Check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/DanielGuyza1994. And, of course, hit that like and subscribe button here on YouTube at youtube.com/DanielGuyza412 for all my latest thoughts. Until then, guys, I will catch you guys later on, and have a great day. I'll see you.